What is this hair today? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of nothing new. So these are going to be products that we have seen or used in the past and we completely forgot about because there's new releases coming out every single day almost. So used to love all of these items and then they were just thrown in the back of the drawer and we forgot about them. So let's go ahead and get started. We should probably prime with some water today. This is the Pixi Skin Treats Vitamin Makeup Mist. So I just need a little bit of hydration today because I do feel a little bit dry. Let's pull the hair back, shall we? That was overwhelming. Okay, it doesn't taste good. Don't try it at home. So I'm gonna take my damp sponge and just press that into the skin. And we do have some valuable guests today. Right here. Yeah, they had to come out and play right when I decided to film a video. I take the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. This foundation is very loved and very old. Hopefully it's not expired. This is in the shade Soft Honey. And this came out a couple of years back and I used to be in love with this. It makes my skin look so dewy and healthy and it's not cakey. It lasts a long time. So I wanted to give this one a try and see. Okay, it's dried up, so just give me a second here. Okay, it's not my shade obviously because this was not my shade at all. This was purchased back when I was tan and I have been indoors for months, so I'm definitely lighter. So we're just gonna go ahead and make it work. So I like to put a little bit on my sponge and then just start tapping. Yeah, that is not my shade. Okay, good thing I'm not going anywhere today. And you see, it's not extremely full coverage. There's something about it. It just makes my skin look healthy. I guess that's why it's called the Healthy Elixir. Don't forget your ears. And then blend down your neck. Oh my gosh, this is so not my shade, guys. As you can see, it's not extremely dewy, but it does give me, or it could have also been this spray, but I know for a fact this foundation gives me a healthy glow to the skin. And we're gonna do just a tiny pump for the forehead, since we don't really have much to cover there. So this is just for evening out the skin. We're gonna go in with an oldie but a goodie concealer. So we have two of them. We have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Everybody used to love this. And then we have the Super Stay from Maybelline as well, Better Skin. Come on. All right, we got some. Alrighty, so we're gonna put some, this might be too light, in my lovely dark circles. Just, oh, this is, I think this is lighter. Yep, just a little. Okay, we'll make it work, guys. Okay, so that blended in super easily. And so then I proceed to the outer portion of the inner corners and then blend down. And then I also bring it to my eyelids because this is gonna be our eyelid primer. So then we're gonna go ahead and set, and I have the lots of Maybelline products here, the Master Fix Studio Powder. This I find gives me a white cast on pictures. So we're gonna have to just apply a little bit in the inner corners and then leave the rest of the face dewy, because otherwise I would look like a ghost if I put this all over my face. So just a little bit in here because these eye creases are real. I look like I got electrocuted. I'm sorry about this hair. I feel sticky and I need to set my face. So I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. And I just need to set my face, guys, because I feel a little bit tacky. Oh, that's annoying. Excuse the car in the background. It's not there. Okay, so now that I look a little bit more mattified, I do have the Wet n Wild color icon. This is in the shade, it says Mellow Wine. It says blush, shade blush. So shade Mellow Wine, these are very pigmented, so you do need a light hand with these, and I'm gonna use this Sephora 49 angled brush So I'm just gonna tap it once and then tap off the excess and then just go ahead and apply. Oh, that's pigmented. Just apply it on the cheeks. Again, dragging it out to the side. So I'm gonna have to blend this out. Okay, so then a little bit on the nose. You know I love my nose blush. And then I'm debating applying the blush on my creases of my eyes, or if I can go in with this eyeshadow palette. Let's go in with the palette just for a change. Let me take this Real Techniques brush. It's been with me forever and I can't find it anywhere. I think it's a multi-purpose brush. So let me just blend in that that blush. So we're gonna go in with the Milani, what is the Bare Necessities #2 palette. And it actually tells you in the back the different eye looks you can create, but I honestly don't do all of this. I keep it very simple. So these are going to be just everyday neutrals. And I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here for the crease and then maybe deepen it with the dark brown and some shimmer for the eyelid. So let's see what I can come up with here. Have this Real Techniques, what are you called? Deluxe crease brush. This one's sort of new. I'm gonna go in with this shade here, tap off the excess and then just apply it in windshield motions, I can't talk today, windshield wiper motions to the crease, just to give it some definition. Nothing too perfect. I do like to add something so that it doesn't look so bare. So again, same shade. Tap off the excess and then for the other eye. You can see that I tried out the foundation on my hand and it is definitely not a good match. And I do want to add some of that dark brown. And for that, I'm gonna use a denser brush to really pack the color on there. And this one stayed. Hopefully I don't get any purple color on there. It's just it says Jessup on there. I don't know if you can see, but it's just an old generic brush, maybe from Amazon, I believe from years ago. And then I'm gonna take the dark brown. And I should have grabbed a smaller brush because this is very big. So top off the excess. And then I'm just gonna pack it on the outer corners here, just to give the eye some depth. I'm gonna go in later and blend that out. I don't have the biggest eyes, so I don't like to drag it into the inner corner as much. I go in with that brush we used with nothing on it, and I'm just gonna blend it out, okay? So back again with the dark brown, tap off the excess, and then just pack it on the outer crease. And I think I grabbed too much, but that's okay, because we can always blend it out. So I'm gonna take this white shimmer and then just apply it on the brow bone here, just with my finger. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out too. Okay, that is way too much. I forgot how pigmented these were. Just blend it out, always blend it out. That is the secret with eyeshadows. You can mess up and just go in and blend it out. Okay, so you see the difference it made on one eye from the other, how this one looks just more lifted and more bright. A little bit on this one, and just blend it out. My brows are curly and they just have a mind of their own sometimes. I'm gonna do a shimmer for the lid. So I'm gonna go in with that gold, and with my finger, which is always your best tool, just apply it right there. Oh, I love this. This palette is so good. It's very versatile. Oh, let me use this brush that I use for the dark brown and then just blend it. And there we go. Should I grab more? No, I think we're okay. Okay, and then just grab that brush and then blend it. So for the lower lash line, what I wanted to do is, I have this brush here. It's from Sonia Kashuk, I believe. You can get this at Target. And then we're gonna go in with that first shade we used for the crease, and then just pack it on there. Just to make it look a little bit more even. And then get it on. I'm gonna grab this brush. This is a Morphe M441. And it is synthetic and it is fluffy. So this is perfect for adding that color on here so I could really blend it out. And I'm gonna do the dark brown. Whoa, don't drop it. We're gonna do the dark brown. Tap off the excess and then just blend away. And then this is gonna create a really smoky eye. And then if you drag it lower, you can hide those lines that I probably need to get Botox to get removed, but that's not gonna happen. So then we are needing some brows because I look a little bit sick. My favorite, then my NYX Microbrow pencil. I like to brush them up. And there, we're all done. Thank you for coming to I'm just kidding. So this is my bad brow, this is my good brow, if you couldn't already tell. So now I just start adding the little fake hairs. I don't like to make it look too filled in because then you know it's filled in. So with full face of makeup, I want to look natural. All right, and there we have our first good brow. And then now to the problem child. I think it's because the way that I put my arm is just like... I'm sorry if they don't look the same. I am well aware of that. Now what I am thinking is we can do some highlight, which I really never do anymore. And I have this Milani palette that I don't think I've ever used. I probably swatched a couple times. This is called the Rose Glow Stellar Lights Highlighter Palette. So lots of Milani today. And then I'm thinking we can probably mix these two. I'm sure this one would match better with the shimmer on my eyes, but I want to see. Oh, can you see that? This is really pretty. It's gonna be too rose gold for my face today. So we're gonna go ahead and try this gold one. Does it have a name? It's called Golden. Okay, so judging by this swatch, it's gonna match perfectly with my eyes. So it'll be the Morphe M438, and it's just a highlighter brush. So I like to grab it and just tap it. It's super pigmented. Tap off the excess and just swipe it on the cheeks here. Can you see that? It's super shimmery. I think I'm gonna grab my sponge and tap it so I don't look too cakey. And I'm gonna put some with my finger on the bridge of my nose here. Oh my gosh, that is pigmented. And then on the tip, Cupid's bow. Don't drop it. I'm always dropping things. That is on, and I look like I'm going to the club, but I'm just gonna wash this off later. So I'm thinking I should do some blush. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in the shade Deep Bronzer. And I'm just gonna grab my Real Techniques brush, just lather on there, and bronze up the face, just on the outer portion. Kind of like a small contour, but not really, like a messy bronze. Lips are looking bare, guys. We'll get there. So lastly, I'm gonna do some lips, and since my eyes are so dark, I wanted to keep it simple for the lips, and I have this Burts Bees lip gloss or lipstick, liquid lipstick. This is the shade Sandy Seas. Okay, so this is right up my alley. And there we have it. Let's take this out, mess up that hair. Do I look like Shakira yet? Okay, so this is the completed look, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!